Hello there, soul listeners. Welcome to A Twin Flame Journey. I'm Aura, and welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so that you get the latest content delivered right to you. So let's get into this story because I was hearing let's get into this story, okay? Because I was hearing God has created this God has created this connection for a specific reason. And yeah, let's get into this. Let's get into this story, okay? And I did pull from the Twin Flame Oracle message, and the very first card that came out is Our Love is Real. And if you can't see that, there you go. Our love is real. And I'm just hearing God has created this connection for a very specific reason. And it's almost like you two have a divine connection. You were meant for this connection. So let's see. Cutting the deck in half, it's like let go of fear. Let go of fear. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of this very specific connection because it is for a reason. This love is for a reason. Feeling very hot right now. And we have divine timing, okay? Let go of fear and let divine timing come into play. Underneath the deck, I do have sorry here. So, maybe there have been some mistakes here, but let's see what comes out in the tarot because I'm hearing like God created this connection for a very specific reason. And it's like to not be afraid of love, or to teach you to not be afraid, of this kind of very specific connection. And it is very spiritual in nature, but it's just like the love here is very pure. It is very pure, and it is also authentic. It is, and I feel like it also feels like the divine has repeatedly been showing you over and over and over again that you can trust them, or you can love them. You can be with them. It's just like over and over and over again. They have been showing you that you can trust them, that you can, because once again, we have our love is real, that you can love them, you can trust them, you can be with them. It is possible to be with them. So it's like, let your heart not hinder you from the past scars or the past experiences that you have had in relationships. Do not let that hinder you from this very specific connection. And you're going to know that this message is for you. You're going to know that this very specific message is for you. All right. Okay, let's see what comes out because very specific for this one, definitely. Very specific. So let's see what comes out. You're going to know this message is for you. So let's see what comes out. What do we have here? We have disappointments, 5 of Cups showing up here. And we also have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, disappointments. 5 of Cups is disappointments. This is about being disappointed in the past. Connections have disappointed you, but it's like the divine is reminding you, maybe through synchronicities, through you're going to know because of specific times on the clock. And I'm seeing maybe 10:10 could be very significant. And also, obviously, 11:11. But they're going to keep reminding you over and over of what this connection is about. They're going to keep reminding you through these synchronicities, through the timing of what is happening in your life. And also that this connection is very special, because we have the Knight of Cups. So once it's going to start very small, through a very small gesture, through a gesture that could be very small, like going out for coffee or going out and getting together and maybe having dinner or having small conversation is basically what I'm hearing for this one. So a lot of disappointments here. But this connect, like, look, and you see these two getting together, like you see them under an umbrella. So this connection is going to be brought together by the divine, because there's rain coming down. There's rain coming down here, and that is a divine showering of abundance, right? Rain, depending on how you look at it, could be abundant. Could be abundant, right? But they're also asking you to kind of let go of everything in your mind, or everything that is in your mind, basically, like fear of everything that could go wrong, everything that could possibly go wrong. All right. So how are they going to know that this message is for them? How are they going to know? Because this is a very special connection. This is something that it's like the divine wants you to know. So how is the collective going to know that this is for them? Because I'm hearing like random meeting or coming across each other randomly. And this could have happened already, or this could be obviously happening sooner rather than later. So let's see, how is the collective gonna know? We have the King of Swords. I feel like this is going to be someone who you're going to know that this message is for you, is because it's going to be with a King of Swords. A King of Swords is going to kind of come in. And I feel like they're going to act like a Knight of Cups. They're going to act like that, because it's going to be very small gesture. I feel like this person is very serious. Like they're very serious. Maybe they have a very serious look on their face, but it's like inside they have like this very strong poker face. It's just like they know how to play poker. They know how to play poker, and it's like they could be very serious, but really on the inside, they're very nostalgic about this connection, or they're very, let's just put it this way. They know what they're talking about when it comes to their money, their life choices, and they're not ashamed of it. But it's like they know a good thing also when they see it. Maybe they get into their head, or they have gotten into their head in the past for some previous connections. But this is a King of Swords. So this is someone who I feel like they've dealt with their fair share of connections as well. They've had their fair share of relationships. And I don't know why, but I'm also seeing, like, for this King of Swords, like I'm seeing someone who has actually been in their life in the past, like a past relationship, where they're literally banging their head against the door trying to talk to them. Like I hear sorry here, but we see sorry here underneath the deck, but it's almost like they have had a relationship where the person that they were dealing with, it's like they know that they screwed up. And the person that they were dealing with, they know that they screwed up, and they banging on the door, come on, I want to talk to you. I want to fix this. And they're like, this King of Swords is like, nope, nothing to fix. Out, go away, out of my life, please. So, okay, so who is this collective? Let's see. Can you tell me more? How is the collective going to know this is for them? How is the collective going to know this is for them? Because this is a very special divine connection. This is a very special connection. All right. And you're going to know this is for you because you're going to see a lot of synchronicities. You're going to see a lot of things that remind you of them, or maybe you're going to feel this on a very heavy spiritual level. You're going to see some very specific numbers, and it's because they're nudging you. They're going to be asking you to open yourself up to this person. And for some of you, I feel like maybe you already know them, or maybe you haven't met them just yet, or you're about to meet them, or for a lot of you, this could be a very random meeting. So let's see. Does the collective know this person already? Let's see. Does the collective know this person already? Because we have the World here. The World here, the Chariot. So yeah, very random meeting. So whoever this collective is for, this is for someone who has ended something, or ended something either with this person. Tell me more. Let's see. Because I feel like, once again, I'm talking about a King of Swords that possibly has ended something with someone else. But is this, I feel like the collective has also ended something with someone as well. And I'm getting like the nudge, like, yes, they've also ended something with someone else. So maybe the both of you have just come out of a relationship or a very karmic situation. It could be with a very heavy situation that it's just like, this is not working out for me. But it's like, I'm hearing for this very specific message that this ending was for a reason. Whatever ending this is, the ending is for, or was for, a very specific reason. And it was because they're trying to get the two of you to meet with each other, or they're trying to get the two of you to come across one another randomly. Once again, the two of you underneath this umbrella. Very heavy disappointments, though. The two of you have gone through your fair share of disappointments. So tell me more about this collective, because I feel very heavily it's like it's coming from both sides. Like the both of you have literally ended something. Page of Swords. Wow. Yeah. Yep. Look at this. Underneath the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles, Page of Swords with the Empress. Yep. Page of Swords with the Empress. It's almost like there is an Empress meeting a King of Swords. An Empress meeting a King of Swords. And I'm hearing like whoever you are, like whenever the timing of this, where it happens, because it's very, there's this lighthearted energy coming in for someone who's very serious. I feel like someone who's very serious about life. And it's kind of like, that's not funny. I'm hearing like someone who you're complete opposites. One of you likes to kid around and joke around about certain things while the other one of you is very serious. It's just like, that's not funny. I'm hearing like, how dare you, like, you know, but the other person is just laughing, and it's like, it is kind of funny. It's like, it is a little bit funny. And one of you, like, once again, King of Swords, very serious. Like they have this poker face. They have, you know, this very serious look on their face, while the other one is very lighthearted and saying out loud, like, that is kind of funny. Cracking jokes and trying to be very lighthearted instead of super serious. It's just like, really? You're taking life that seriously right now? It's not really that, it's not really that serious. And so an Empress meeting a King of Swords. It's kind of like whoever this Empress is, you have mastered a lot about the all seriousness of life, but how life has shape-shifted you, how life has changed you, how life has put you into this place of abundance and receiving. But I feel like there's another part of you that needs to grow. And that's where this King of Swords is going to come in. And I don't feel like it's very harsh, but it's like basically teaching you something. And the two of you are going to teach each other about this aspect of love. So, interesting. All right, so I want to get a Knight of Pentacles. So, wow, Knight of Pentacles underneath, and then we have the Ace of Cups. So, like, there's real authentic love here. And I feel like it's not going to feel like that. It's not going to feel like that initially, but literally as I'm staring at this Oracle deck, there's chemistry here. There is chemistry here. There is something here. And it almost looks like this does not make very much sense, right? This connection does not make very much sense to me, but it is very spiritual in nature, and it is definitely divinely guided. And we have confessions here for this. So maybe the two of you know each other or have met before, but there is a meeting here that is coming up. Let's see what else here. Yeah, heart fog. They want you to open yourself up to this connection. They want you to open yourself up to this person. Oh, look at this. Divine feminine. Wow. There's a feminine coming in. The Empress. Yin energy. And we also have curse showing up here. Yeah. You're not cursed in love. Whoever's watching this, you're not cursed. Chasing. Cloudy judgment. Withdrawn. So they want you to open your heart up to this connection when it comes in, okay? I'm going to leave it there for these messages. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.